Hello everybody, today we are reviewing the Dapol Class 121 in BR green with yellow ends. Hi there, welcome back to the Kiln line. Today we are reviewing the Class 121-122 diesel rail car. This one that I have here is the BR green number 55000 as preserved on the, I believe, the Dean Forest Railway. So let's get into the box, shall we? It's a bit of a beast, so you'll have to just give me some slack. Can't get it on the camera. You got all the protective foam, which is very nice of the Dapol packaging for this particular locomotive. The locomotive comes on a plinth, but it isn't currently attached because I've put the detail part bits on, which means you can't put the screws back in, which is probably one of the biggest issues I have with the packaging regarding these big locomotives. Even the halogen ones have the same. The detail parts get in the way of repackaging the locomotive, which is you know, if you're just getting it out of the box once and leaving it, it's absolutely fine. So we'll quickly lift the locomotive out and put it on its wheels beside the box and see what we've got inside the box. So here we've got the blanking chip with all the capacitors on it, the various switches for the lights. There was a leaflet in here that gave you the maintenance instructions. I seem to have misplaced that, but I will get a picture of it and put it up now on the screen. And that will give you all the information you need to service, all the DCC functions, DCC fitting, etc. So here we have the Class 121-122. as preserved in the Dean Forest Railway. As you can see, it's a bit of a beast. I've put the numbers on it for Birmingham New Street, Holyhead, B1 for the route code as well. You can see the cage in the guard's compartment there. All the glazing is absolutely amazing with all the seats. You can see all the interior detail is there. The nice crisp BR logo. See if I can get the camera to focus. Come on. No, it's not going to focus. But you'll get a close-up of that in a little while. I'll put it up on the screen now anyway. You've got a lot of under-frame detail there. You've got the various pipes going to and from the motors underneath. You can see where the speaker's located here. This one's got dual motors as well, one in each bogie to provide optimum power. This thing's got a lot of pulling power for something that is only supposed to pull itself, which is quite funny really. But it's a very good locomotive. It's, as you can see, it's got the collie head with the B1 on this end, and again with all the information, all the detailing on this side. You can see this got the BR logo, all the pipes, guard's compartment with the cage, and the exhausts on the end here. So, now get it out of the box, let's look at it a bit closer, shall we? So, let's get this loco onto the scales and see how heavy she is. She weighs in at 1.467 kilos. She's a bit heavy. And we see the Class 121 on the improvised turntable. As you can see, the details all around the locomotive are really, really good. This locomotive has amazing bogie detail as well, with the springs, the suspension, the axle boxes all shown. Here's a view of the other end. This is the Birmingham New Street end. Again with all the buffer beam detail. We're going to swing around and just show you inside the cab as well, where you can see the handbrake and the emergency brake and All the bells and whistles there. You've got the exhaust coming over the front of the head code, which is typical of these locomotives, all these units. There's the guards compartment cage. And just go down here, you've got the guards door, you've got the BR logo, which is nice and crisp on the side of the locomotive. Yeah, lots of detail on this thing. If you're looking for your railway fix, head over to your favourite podcast streaming service and pick up the Rail Replacement Podcast. The Kiln line is happy to collaborate with Proper Chuffed and the Little Western Railway for 00 gauge content, and N-Gauge USA for N-Gauge content. Together, we are collaborating under the one name, the Shunting Yard. So, let's get this locomotive onto the track and see what its sound functions are. Right, now we've done that, let's take her onto the main line and give her a run. So, in summary for this model, I feel it's a great representation of the real thing, with great sounds that echo from its real life counterpart. The downsides I see with the model, again, are the plastic screw-link couplings. These are truly awful and something I would urge Dapol to change as soon as possible, as they are unusable as they are. This and many others in the first run of these models suffer from a little bit of stuttering when first setting off, where the motors in each of the bogies are combating each other, before finally getting into their stride, which I hope that Dapol has managed to sort in their newest batch. All in all though, besides the downsides I've mentioned, I really like this model with all the details and sounds, and the motors, once they get going, are fantastic. I'm glad to have this locomotive in my fleet. Great job, Dapol. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see and hear about more updates on the Kiln line.